Blog Talk Radio. Hello and welcome to Diva of DOOL Live. This is Carrie. You can find me on Twitter at Diva of DOOL, and also our Facebook page is Diva of DOOL Live, and you can also follow us here on Blogtalkradio and on iTunes. And what's nice about iTunes is I believe the morning after the podcast automatically drops into your archives, so you don't have to do anything special to listen to us. Tonight we have Marianne here.
Hi, everyone.
Where can we find you?
And you can find me at Mama_Hooch on Twitter.
And Miss Anna's here tonight.
Hello. You can find me at Kazi Hooch on Twitter. And I'm coughing less this week, so that's a good sign. The Z-Pack worked,
Yay.
I think, but still recovering, but much, much better.
And Miss Jenn is here tonight, too.
Hey, ladies. I'm at RXJDK.
Hey there, Jen.
We got a full house. Tonight.
Hey.
So, I wanted to pimp our friends at Bob Havka and at Amy Havka, even though Bob's Buffalo Bills choked today and let the Patriots beat them again.
Oh, jeez. Still helps Pittsburgh, though, in a way. Yeah, but
I didn't want the Patriots to clinch the division and clinch a first round bye, and Buffalo choked basically.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? But so this week was interesting. We had was like stuff finally moving on the Stevano sidelines because I kind of felt bad for Stephen Nichols basically being holed up into that apartment for weeks now. It was it was a little stifling. I was feeling claustrophobic just watching him at this room all the time. So I will start with Anna because I know she watched the super Kate-centric episode on Friday. So she can tell us what our Kate update is.
I only got through part of it, so I just what I saw was funny. It was funny because she and Stevano, I guess that's what we're calling him, wake up in bed together, and I guess he has the mind of the filthy mind of Stefano, so he was trying to get on some bases with Kate, and she's like, no, not as long as you look like what'd she say? Not as long as you look like my ex-sister-in-law's husband or something like that. I don't remember exactly what, but it was cute. And so he tried 3 or 4 times, and she was just like, no. And by the way, I loved her pajamas. And so she was dressed very conservatively for Kate. And then she hops out of bed and realizes she overslept, and she's missed getting downstairs to help Roman with the breakfast crowd, and he was stuck running around because some other waitress had quit on him, and so he was trying to do everything, and he's like, oh, it's not like Kate to be late like this. I don't know what's going on, And so he finally, after the morning rush, he makes his way upstairs, and they're like, he's pounding on her door, and she's like, crap, you gotta hide, So she makes Stevano, however, collect all his clothes and run into the bathroom, the wait, I guess, the bathroom, and then she opens the door, and Roman comes in, and she's like, yeah, I just really haven't been feeling well. I just need to take today off and everything. And he picks up the remaining shoe that Stevano forgot to pick up. And he's like, oh, yeah, not feeling well, okay?
Yeah.
Like, you want to try again kind of thing? So I don't know. Anybody can feel free to chime in, but I just thought those were cute. And she was, what does he say? Well, it's none of my business if you entertain with an overnight company or something. And I don't know, she gave him a look.
Yeah.
But I think that's about as far as I got. I didn't, and that's all I saw. That I just got about halfway through the episode, and that's about all I saw the whole week so far. So, but anybody else want to fill in? That's the gaps there. But it was just cute. I love the Cayman scenes. They're always so cute.
Yeah, they are.
And I'm really
together.
glad. I will say this.
So glad they didn't.
Really
all they did was sleep
together.
Yeah. Sleep in that sense. Yes.
I was really pissed that they were going to have Kate do that because she didn't, so anyway, so if anybody wants to take it from there on that, but
yeah, I thought it was cute that Stefano's a spooner. I didn't take him to be a spooner, but yeah, he likes to spoon. And I have to say, Kate's sheets were amazing, and I'm very jealous. And I think that she's got the best sheets of anybody. Because, we had Gabi. We saw Gabi sheets the same episode, and I wasn't as impressed. But Kate had really satiny sheets.
Yes.
It was a really cute scene. I have to say, I think Stephen Nichols and Lauren Kozlow do have some chemistry. What do you guys think?
Oh,
you see chemistry there?
I honestly feel like I haven't seen enough of their scenes yet because I've been behind.
I think she has chemistry with
for a while.
Just about anybody.
So I was going to say she has chemistry with. Honestly, she has chemistry with everyone. Mm-hmm. I really feel that way.
I like her best with Roman now.
But I like her better with Roman and Steve. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like her best with Tony and or Andre.
Well, Roman becomes or Andre.
And I do love.
I liked her with Stefano
too.
The real Stefano.
Yeah, I love Spain as well. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I always liked pretty much any pairing. I mean, there were some that I maybe liked more than others, but I felt like she had great chemistry with each person. So she's just kind of one of those actors that can do that, I think. And I think her scene partner plays off of that well as well, And of course, Teo's like that too, of course. But I was a little worried. Were the Stella fans freaking out before they realized they weren't going to actually sleep together?
Nah, they're freaking out about Justin and Kayla.
About what? Oh, about what?
Yeah. They're freaking out about Justin and Kayla.
Oh,
Justin and Kayla. Now those two are cute together.
They are.
I can see that. I can see that. I can totally see that.
I do like that.
I like
better than her and Shane. Because that was brought up. That was brought up.
Oh, yeah.
The whole history was How to make a dig was So.
No, but I think it's kind of fun when they kind of throw kind of mix things up a little bit. It's like kind of interesting.
Yeah, I gotta say.
What did Kate refer to Princess Gina as? Something like dip. What was it? She called her some nickname, some name.
Something
cracked me up. Princess something.
Yeah, it wasn't dipshit, but it was close. Dimwit, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah. What was it?
I think it was Dimwit.
I can't remember. Yep, Dimwit. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's what it was. Oh, that was great. Okay, that's the end of my commentary for that because I didn't see much else.
Yes, I'm looking them up because I watched that episode today, and there was a lot of. And she wanted to know where exactly Gina was a princess at. Like, what country, isn't it?
What are you a princess of? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know either. I don't know. Oh, I thought I definitely tweeted what she said. There's a lot of good lines. Abby and she found out about Lani and Kristen becoming nuns. She wanted to know if they were joining the Sisters of the Homicidal Nymphos.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Yeah, everyone's shocked to hear they're becoming nuns, which they don't. Which they, yeah.
Oh, yeah. She called her Princess. Yeah, she called her Princess Dingbat. That's what she called her.
Yeah,
Dingbat.
There you go. That's what it was. I knew it was. I thought it was funny. Princess Dingbat.
Yeah. I have to say though, I mean, so Kate has been living basically across the hall from Roman, and Roman has not made a move. I mean, what the hell is wrong with him?
What's he thinking?
Yeah,
what is
really?
he thinking?
It's been a whole year too, almost.
If I were Roman, I would have made a move on her right then. Like, okay, I know you got somebody holed up in the bathroom.
Yeah, he's right in the bedroom, right there.
Yeah.
That's what and he knows Kate gets married like almost every other year. So I mean, you don't have time to sit around.
That's right.
Wait.
You got to move fast. You can't let the moms collect. You got to.
She'll be on to someone
new. You got to roll.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So she heads over to the lair and runs into Gina, and that was pretty funny. It was apparently, she asked Gina what country are you a princess of, because nobody knows. And they start insulting each other, and Kate wants Gina to take Stevano back because she doesn't want him in her apartment anymore. And
get him out.
And Gina slaps her, and Kate made this comment: "You just bitch slapped the wrong bitch."
Yeah,
so,
that was a good line. I like that.
That was good.
Yeah, that was good.
I love it.
That was good.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a good Kate episode on Friday. So if you're a Kate fan, you definitely need to check it out.
It was a good Kate day, sure.
And
then Rafe walks in, so he's going to question like, "What? Kate? Why are you here?" So that kind of, and she never really. That kind of was at the end, like because why would she be there? So. Yeah. Of course, Rafe still hasn't, and Rafe finds the tiara because they're like, figuring everything. Of course, it didn't dawn on him that, couldn't this be Princess Gina? He made the connection through the Queen of the Night.
Yeah.
Thinking Stefano's back and thinking, this must because of Marlena being the Queen of the Night. So they were looking for clues and everything for, Stefano being there. What they said, what the chess thing was there and everything. So
the picture,
yeah.
Oh, they had to quickly take down Stevano's picture and put up Stefano's. Cover themselves, and that was covered. And what she went and hurried and put in her trunk or something, and she was trying to clean up all evidence of Princess Gina or Stefano. So, but this is Rafe they're talking about. So
yeah.
She could have just left it in the front room.
She should have just left everything there.
Left the evidence right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's mean.
Anyway, I know.
I think Rafe needs to visit Kate a few times in her room upstairs across from Roman.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other Kate stayed when Kate and Kayla started fighting. She had a heck of a time. She was fighting with basically all the customers all week long, really.
I love it.
I mean, she's been fighting with Sunny, and that one waitress quit because of her.
Yeah,
because of her.
Oh.
Roman said she's difficult to work with, or something. And Rafe said, "No, really."
Oh. Oh, I love Kate. Oh, that's funny.
So do you think Kate really cares that it's Steve's face? Do you think she's going to give in? Or do you think she's being sincere?
I know. Because she's not a fan of Steve's. That's what she said. Something about a man I hate or don't get along with or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Mhm.
I can't remember why she hates him though. I mean, I do remember when she cut the brake line on Kayla and Steve's car years ago. That was probably like 13 years ago or something. I remember when she got under the car and she like cut the brake line. I don't remember why. I don't remember what was going on with all that. But anyway, I thought, wow.
But he has Stevano's personality, you know, and Stevano's thoughts, and Stevano's memories. So and she was with Stevano.
And he made reference to how much time they spent together in bed or whatever. Of course, we never got to see that on screen
we never
back
saw
when
that.
they were together.
No.
I mean, for us old State fans, it was a little bit bittersweet to see her in bed, even if just sleeping, legitimately sleeping, with Stevano when she never got to do that with State. But anyway, oh well.
I agree.
But so it'll be interesting, I guess. I mean, they definitely think that they can have chemistry, but it's kind of interesting. And maybe with her saying that she hates him, maybe there will be a pull that way. I don't know. I don't know.
Or how long it'll go on, before anybody, Now here's the thing: he wants Marlena. He sends her the flowers and he wants her. Well, does he think that Marlena's going to want him looking like Steve? That's what I don't get. That's what I'm trying to process here. Like, okay, what makes you think that he wants, she's going to want you like that? So, and then she had John throw Hope out. She finally told John, and John got the balls to finally do it. So, even though Hope tried to still make a move on him.
He admitted, she was kind of probably thinking she was being overly sensitive about it. So she got her this nice gift and everything, and then he says, "No, you were actually right. She basically told me what she wanted when you weren't here."
Yeah.
So so now are we to think that there's two? So now are we thinking? Because I've missed a lot, and I don't need to be all caught up on it, but like, are people now seeing Gina and Hope, and they think they're two different people right now?
No.
Because Kate's calling her. Well, okay. Well, Kate's calling her princess. So Kate knows it's really Kate.
Knows.
It's really
Kate knows. Kate's in on all this. Yeah.
Oh,
Kate knows about Stevano and because Stevano contacted her from the beginning. Like, she's been well aware of this the whole time.
He's spying on Chad.
Yeah, spying on. Yeah. And she was there when Prince, she knows that Hope is, and she knows of the plan to break Marlena and John up. She wasn't happy about that.
Right, because they each want, because Stefano wants Marlena and Gina wants John. Okay.
She wants John, which is stupid, but that's the stupidest storyline.
That it's really Hope, but she's been brainwashed or whatever into being princess. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, just like it's Steve body thinking that,
Gotcha. Okay.
Because they both have chips implanted in each one of them. It is.
Geez.
So I don't know how long that'll go on before somebody figures it out. I think Kayla's going to probably spot Steve. Oh, I think it's coming up in the spoilers with he's Santa.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And she kind of thinks back when he was Santa before. And she's thinking that it's, she's kind of realizing it.
Yeah. Who would have thought we would have Stefano with Santa Claus this year? Didn't expect one coming.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so Kate was the one who brought up to Kayla. But, Kate wasn't too happy with the Justin Kayla hookup and then brought up Shayla.
Okay. Was that with her? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That would be Kate.
Yeah.
Kate.
And I love her for it.
Yeah. And the other storyline was with Gina was Stefano got involved with them taking a look at the tape of Jennifer's fall and somehow managed to put Rolf's face over top of Gina's face. So so he got cleared. Yeah, poor Rolf. After he brings everybody back from the dead and puts people's memories into other people's heads. Yeah, he gets thrown out of the bus, but I guess Stefano has him leaving Salem. Yeah, he's leaving Salem.
Yeah, he didn't turn him over to the cops like Chad wants him to, but he just had him leave town.
Yeah. If it wasn't for Rolf, though, Chad's father-in-law would be dead. So he's got, and if it wasn't for Rolf, Stefano would be dead. So, people are so grateful to Rolf around here. He's so underappreciated.
I tell you what.
Yeah. So, Rafe is trying to is noticing that Hope's acting differently, but I don't know why that tiara didn't tip him off, because Marlena never wore a tiara. So that, I don't know. No, it's just Rafe being Rafe. And then, Wilson broke up this week. That was big news. And it was sad.
Oh, yeah, that was a big one. Yeah, it was kind of sad.
Yeah, sad.
Oh,
I'm not even really that into them. Yeah, the acting was really good. Sonny shows up to the prison because Will asked him to come, and Will broke up with him, basically saying, we can't really ever be together, and I killed your mom, and he knew that Sonny was moving on with Evan, and they broke up. And it was really sad. Like I said, it was great acting. They both teared up and everything. And what did you guys think of those scenes?
Oh, yeah, they were good. And, then Sonny went back with, told him that, he has no feelings for Evan, although sometimes I think he does. I think he doesn't realize it yet. And he wanted to stay with him, and Will say, and even if he did get out, there's still that thing that he killed his, mother, that he feels that he couldn't get past that. So he thought that was the best thing for it. But yeah, I think they both did a, really good job. And now he's having a bromance with Ben anyway. Will, yeah. How your murderer becomes your, best friend. So kind of. I think Ron even tweeted something about that.
Yeah, he did.
Twitter. Did he? Okay, I thought I saw that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Yeah, and Clyde was taunting Ben a little bit, basically insinuating that Ben was in a relationship with Will. So
yes.
Yeah, he put a rat. Yeah, he put a rat in Ben's bed. That was a big rat too. I mean, holy cow.
Yeah, because he ratted on him. Yeah, he was a rat.
Well, he didn't rat on him entirely because Clyde didn't get caught for the baby's kidnapping, though.
No.
All he did was rat.
No,
he just ratted him out to Ciara. Yeah. Yeah, he really didn't rat him out to the police.
No, just that he's the one that kind of did or stabbed him. That's all.
Yeah.
I think he went into solitary for a couple of days or something for that. Doing that to Ben. Yeah.
I gotta say, my favorite storyline is Kristen and Lani and Rolf. Yeah, they Kristen got them masseuses, these two beautiful Italian men.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty nice. And then they have a little plan going on. And so Kristen calls Gabi and says she wants to meet with her about the shares. And then she calls Chad, but I'm not sure what she said to Chad.
It really didn't say. Cut off that scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just showed him, her calling him, but I don't know what she's going to. She has something in mind, I guess, because she has Gabi, like, all excited about getting might be getting the shares.
Yeah, that's right. And she was gloating to Chad, and that's when Chad got the phone call from Kristen. And I gotta say too, I think Kristen should be, as far as who is on the show right now, I think Kristen should run DiMera.
Yes, definitely.
I don't think it should be. Yeah, I don't think it should be Chad.
Not Gabi.
I don't think it should be. Shouldn't be Gabi. Yeah, no, I think Kristen running DiMera would scare the crap out of everybody, and it'd be interesting. I mean, no one's gonna be. If Chad wins, who cares? I don't know. I mean, I just don't like Chad. He's douchey anyway.
Nah.
Fun Tony.
Yeah, I mean, we want Tony back, but I mean,
Tony
with
or
the
Andre,
people we're actually on right now, I think Kristen should run it.
Kristen and Abe.
Oh, that'd be funny. And Kristen and Brady. She's gonna want him back.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah, it'll be interesting when he sees her back. Well, he kind of knows now that she was in the convent. So
that was freaking hilarious. So Julie's in the hospital with JJ. Yeah, JJ's detoxing, and for some reason everybody decides not to tell his parents and his sister. So only Julie and Eli knows, but then Julie runs off and tells Brady, who really isn't involved with JJ in any type of way. And she just spills all the tea all over the place and says, Kristen and Lani were nuns in Rome. And the look on his face was just freaking priceless.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. So,
yeah.
But,
Eric Martov has some good facial expressions, too.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah. I mean, Julie was the town gossip this week. It was funny. So.
And you were talking about Abe. There was a mention of Celeste. He actually called Celeste.
Yep.
To get a vibe on is Stevano. And then he said to John, she said, he's back. Or said he back, but he's not back.
Yeah.
Something like that. He's back, but he's not back. And John says, now what does that mean? And he says, somewhere along the line, there's always a ring of truth to Celeste premonitions. Yeah. There's always some ring of truth. Well, yeah. Her name hadn't been mentioned in a long time. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad they mentioned Celeste. I mean, it's been nice to see her, though, for a change.
Yeah.
But,
it would be.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and then Ciara and Ben are still plotting. His final appeal's coming up, and other than hiring Justin, they really aren't any farther along in figuring out what happened. And then Xander noticed that basically Ciara broke into his box and swiped it with a new one. But she's trying to cover up to him. And then Victor's kind of onto her and says, oh, yeah, I know you've been visiting the prison. And she claims she was visiting Will, which is funny because I tweeted last week that she visits Ben all the time, but she can't spend 5 seconds with her cousin Will. But that was kind of... Wouldn't that piss you off if your cousin's there, like, almost daily, and they don't come and see you?
Yeah.
That would suck.
So Victor knows that she's going to the prison, but you would have thought he would have known that who she specifically was visiting. But then he gets back, and then he gets on the phone and says, now when my, granddaughter goes to the prison, I want to know who she's visiting. Okay, Victor. Well, I think you'd have did that before.
You would think.
Yeah, if she'd have been logged in, she would have been signed up to someone in particular. It's not just you just randomly go in and start talking to people. So, speaking of prison, Eve's going to be let out, and they wrote Cassie DePaiva off the show.
I hope they bring her back.
I hope they do too. Oh, and Hattie's getting out of prison too.
Oh,
sounds like she might be hooking up with Roman. At the same time, too, Roman.
Oh God, that'd be hilarious.
Poor Roman.
Well, Roman says, I guess it says, the spoiler says something about Roman's putting up guidelines with her. So Roman, not only does he have a cock block put on Kate, now he's putting a cock block on Hattie.
Oh, man.
What the hell are you doing?
Come on, Roman.
Come on, Roman. Jeez, be a man. Good Lord.
Yeah.
I understand why Roman thinks that those need to be celibate. I don't understand, especially when Kate's his ex-wife. They didn't even get to consummate that marriage, for crying out loud.
Exactly. They should make up for lost time.
Yeah.
He's still getting over the whirlwind of Anna.
Oh, gosh.
And then Anna, too, yeah. That was funny.
Yeah. They got engaged and disengaged pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Well, at least he's not still crushing on Marlena. I mean, that's ancient history.
Mhm.
He's too good for them.
Was there? Oh, and Eric and Sarah took the baby to Boston.
They left.
I'm not sure how long. Yeah, how long they're going to be off screen, but I guess they're supposed to be off screen for a while.
Yeah. We still haven't found out exactly what. Still haven't found out what happened to Adrian. Just that Will supposedly killed her. Still haven't. Yeah. Or exactly who the baby. Maybe when they're over there, they might find out that the baby really isn't. Eric's. Somehow, with all the testing and that going on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anybody watch the last blast episodes?
Nah.
Yeah.
I
saw it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They killed off Kevin, and it looks like they killed off Chloe. So I'm assuming that's. Yeah, I'm assuming the Chloe thing didn't happen. Yeah. I can't imagine they killed off Chloe on a web series. That doesn't make much sense.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a dream.
Yeah. So this episode starts with Chloe's at breakfast with Craig and Nancy, and she's telling them what happened that night. And she said her and Philip and Mimi went out for drinks, and that Mimi was heading on Philip, and Chloe went home. She was getting a headache, and then they show Mimi basically kind of passed out on Philip's bed, and she woke up, and they didn't do anything. I have to say, I think the actress playing Mimi's got her down pretty good. She, I think tone-wise, it sounds like Mimi to me. I think she's doing a pretty good job. And then, so Mimi's asking Philip who he's crushing on, but she assumes it's Belle, and he's like, no, he's interested in Chloe. So next scene, he goes over to Craig and Nancy's, and he walks in, and Chloe's down on the floor with a knife in her chest. And then Belle walks in, and Belle walks in, wants to call 911, and Philip says it's too late. She's already dead. So
now
at the beginning of the scene,
I know. I said, why bring her, back? And she's pretty popular. So.
Yeah. I can't imagine
what
they
do.
Chloe.
Was it the original Craig and Nancy, though?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it was.
Oh, man.
It is. Yeah, on the web series, on the app, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was nice to see them. It was a long time.
Yeah.
Especially for Greg, anyway.
Definitely.
Yeah. And he's still cute, too, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But, Chloe's sister Joy is nowhere to be found, and neither is Parker. So,
yeah. They didn't even mention Joy, did they? Yeah.
No, they haven't mentioned Joy or Parker at all.
Parker on there.
Yes, on the beginning of the episode, I forgot. Belle and Chloe were talking on the phone. That was online that Kevin was killed in the bar, basically right after they left.
Right after they left, yeah.
Yes, apparently someone's killing off the last crew.
Do you think? Is it Jan?
Probably.
Is it Jan Spears?
Probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'd just have Philip come back on the show, not the web series. Have him come back on the show.
Yeah, they interviewed him. Yeah, they interviewed him for Soap Opera Digest, and I think he said he's living in Missouri. He's really not saying what he's doing for a living.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Well, he's from Missouri,
and
so that makes sense.
Yeah, and they asked him if he wanted to come back, and he said sure.
Love that. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so stinking cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. But yeah, I think that'd be interesting, and we could have Chloe versus Broy again. So.
Oh yeah.
I think. Yeah. I mean, or then if you bring Sean and Belle back too, then you could have a lot of people in a huge triangle there with Sean and Belle and Chloe and Philip and Brady and Mimi and Rex, and it could be pretty interesting. They brought all of them back.
Yeah.
But I do hope they bring Philip back, though. I think that Curiosities need a little shake-up, too. Yeah.
Yeah, they need some more. Yeah.
I'd rather have Sean.
Oh, I'd rather have Philip. Holy cow.
Well, the first
Sean definitely Philip for me.
The first Sean.
Yes,
I like better. And
I like the first Sean better.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anybody think anything else? Did I miss anything?
I don't think so. All the storylines.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jack and Jenn were cute this week too. Oh,
who?
Jack.
Yeah, they've been
Jack
cute.
and Jenn were cute.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, they he did all this stuff for her when he brought her home, and like he got a wedding cake, and they were really cute. And
they cut the cake and yeah.
But still though, I don't understand why no one's telling them what happened to JJ. I don't get that at all.
I guess they're going to do the Horton tree thing. I think Julie, because I think I saw a preview. They all come to Julie's, the Horton place. Julie's there. So I think they're going to do that, I guess.
Oh, and JJ decided to stay off of drugs, and he, while he's detoxing, he starts hallucinating about Haley.
Yeah.
And, she told him to let all of his anger go. So we really still
but
kind
he's
of don't
eventually
know
leaving, too, I guess. Right? Isn't he going to be off? I don't know what they're going to do, or if he's going to just go off somewhere, or I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe he's going to rehab.
Well, could be.
That's a bummer, though, because you finally get Jack with his memory back, and Abby's not going to be here for very much. Yeah, you only have them for a short amount of time, and now you're going to lose JJ again. Yeah, that's a bummer. I'm trying to think if I missed anything else.
I don't know.
No,
Did you cover everything?
That's about it. Yeah, I think I got everything. So, anybody know any spoilers coming up this week?
All right.
Mm-hmm. Spoilers?
I don't know.
You haven't been seeing anything lately. Ever so often, I see something. With spoilers coming up. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Well, sounds like you.
Well, I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas this year.
Yes, Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yeah. Merry Christmas to everybody.
And Happy Hanukkah.
A couple more days
to celebrate.
Yeah, Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that starts tomorrow sundown, right?
I think. Yep.
Yes, tomorrow. Mm-hmm.
And it's the winter solstice, so eventually it's going to be darker. Yeah, darker later than 4:30 in the afternoon. That drives me crazy.
I know. I hate daylight. I hate it when they.
Yeah. I hate driving.
So these are like the shortest days.
Yeah.
I know. It's just. Well, everybody have a safe holiday season, and
no white Christmas here though. It's supposed to be warm for Christmas.
I can't even believe it. I almost feel like we're going to end up paying for it. We had a huge anybody who saw the football game, the Chiefs football game last weekend. I was supposed to be at that game, and I couldn't go because I was sick, and I couldn't be out in sub-zero temperatures for 4 hours or however long. I was actually supposed to go to my first NFL game last week. I was so bummed. But anyway, after watching all the people look miserable, even though they were cheering, we had this big,
that was something else.
6 to 8 inches of snow last weekend, and we have I think it was starting today, we have almost, I think, an entire week where it's going to be pretty much in the 50s and up to 60.
Wow.
I know.
Right.
So I feel almost guilty for it, but not that guilty. Because I missed the football game last week. Yeah, because I was supposed to be at that game that it snowed on the whole time, and I just decided at the last minute, I thought, I better not go, because I was still, because you guys, I tried to talk the night before, and I was coughing up and I just started that antibiotic. So anyway, not to belabor the point, but I am very, very happy that we have a really beautiful forecast. And so everybody stay safe. If the weather's not great where you are, stay safe and enjoy, and all that good stuff.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Take care, everybody. Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
You slept through your alarm, missed the train, and your breakfast sandwich, cold. Sounds like you could use some luck.
I'm Victoria Cash, and Lucky Land is where people go every day to get lucky. At Lucky Land, you can play over 100 casino-style games for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. Go to LuckyLandSlots.com and get lucky today. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply.